Inspector Daniel Okoye was known in the city as a fearless police officer. To criminals, he was a nightmare. To his colleagues, he was a legend. To the public, he was a protector. But at home, he was simply a father. His only son, Chibuzo, was his pride and joy. At 16, Chibuzo was brilliant, gentle, and full of dreams. He wanted to become a lawyer so he could help innocent people the way my father does. Every morning before leaving for work, Daniel would place his hand on his son's head and say, "God go protect you, my boy." And every evening, no matter how exhausted he was, he would sit with Chibuzo and ask about school, friends, and life. Then came the crisis in the city. A violent gang known as the Black Serpents began terrorizing neighborhoods, robbing, kidnapping, and killing without mercy. The police declared war on them. Inspector Daniel was placed in charge of the special task force. One late night, gunshots echoed through the streets. Sirens screamed. Smoke filled the air. Chaos everywhere. But while Daniel and his team were fighting criminals miles away, something terrible was happening at home. Unknown men broke into his house. They dragged Chibuzo out while his mother screamed. Neighbors heard the gunshot. One shot, then silence. By the time Daniel returned home at dawn, his uniform still stained with dust and blood. He found his wife kneeling on the ground, wailing. And in front of the house lay his only son, lifeless. Daniel fell to his knees. His gun slipped from his hand. For the first time in his career, the fearless officer cried like a child. His wife turned to him and shouted through tears, "You were busy protecting the whole city, but you could not protect your own son." Daniel felt his heart shatter. In that moment, he stopped seeing himself as a police officer. He saw himself only as a broken father. And deep inside, something dark began to grow, an anger colder than death. He swore silently over his son's body, "Whoever did this will not live to see another sunrise."